Hello, hello. This is Paul Scheele. It is Sunday in December. And what that means is we're focusing on a paraliminal called Holiday Cheer. Now, I believe that this is one of the most misunderstood hidden treasures in the entire line of paraliminal recordings. And there are a couple of reasons why that I'll share with you right now. Certainly, and kind of ostensibly, the Holiday Cheer Paraliminal is designed to help us let go of some of the stresses of the holiday season and really be present to the essential message of joy and peace that is brought to us at this time of year. Most of the major religions of the world focus on this time because in the Northern Hemisphere, this is when the nights are the longest and the days are the shortest. Our agriculture isn't happening. We have to believe that we're going to make it to the spring season. And so we look at this season as a season of light, a time of hope, a sense of connecting with the true spiritual nature that we have within us. And there is an additional problem that we have in our modern society is that rather than taking this time off to focus on our spiritual lives, this is some of the busiest time of the year. We have a lot of pressures. If you're a business person, it's year end. If you're a retailer, this is the make it or break it season. This is a time for a lot of preparation, a lot of family visits, on and on and on. And it gets very crazy, very hurried, very harried for a lot of folks. And so Holiday Cheer helps us to center in and remember the real joy of this season, the place of peace within us, so that we can bring that into everything else that we're experiencing throughout this season. But there's something else really important about this paraliminal. In essence, it's teaching one of the truly remarkable insights that my studies in neuro-linguistic programming brought to me. Here's how I'd like you to think of it. If you have two memories, one which you've made up, for example, I'm going to picture myself succeeding in the coming year, right? So that's visualizing my success. You know how we've been taught we need to picture, visualize, vividly imagine a future that we truly desire to head into. And then if we put a similar memory that actually happened to us right next to it, there's a part of you that knows that one's made up and one's real. The way in which you know that is through something called submodalities. You see, each memory, each thought that we have in mind is constructed from a molecule of sensory representations, visual images, words that we hear or that we narrate to ourselves, and feelings that we feel, external tactile feelings, but also internal emotional feelings. And that molecule builds the representation of whatever it is we hold in mind. So this idea of what's the difference, really, that makes a difference between a vividly imagined but fictitious situation and one that actually occurred. Well, it could be, for example, in the visual sense. When you look at a memory or when you look at an image in your mind, is it a tunnel vision or is it a panorama? Is it color or is it black and white? Is it in focus near as well as far, meaning depth of field? Is it fuzzy? Is it kind of out of focus or is it super clear? In terms of feelings, Do you feel them inside of you? Where in your body do you feel those feelings? And so on it goes. Each one of these modalities, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, are made up of subtler distinctions, what are called submodalities. Now, what this paraliminal is actually instructing you to do is take powerful memories, and then when you're visualizing the success that you want to imagine in the future, use those same paraliminals as very real memories that you have. So take the same qualities of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic and place them, build them into your thoughts of the future, so that the true joy of what you're here to bring into the world, your passion for your life's purpose, can come into its fullest manifestation. And in one ear, I'm always telling a metaphor, a story. And the story is a sculptor who is selecting the ideal marble piece to liberate from that marble the perfect sculpture that marble contains. And if we think of that as your life, what is the highest, most beautiful expression of your life's energy, and how can we liberate that? Chip by chip, taking away whatever is not yours, so that you can focus on what's yours to do in the world. And in that way, bring the true joy, peace, and passion of your life's energy into everyday expression throughout the year. Now, while the music that I had Brad Johnson create for this includes secular and non-secular strains or melodies, the idea is to help bring about this more universal recognition of the true joy and peace that's within all of us. So it's a beautifully constructed paraliminal, and when people see holiday cheer, yeah, maybe I might listen to it once or twice. Consider not only throughout this month, each Sunday that we pull out a paraliminal to listen to, but consider bringing this paraliminal into any area of your life, especially when you need to overcome whatever stresses the moment might be placing on you, and come into liberating your true joy and passion for the life you're choosing to create. Enjoy this paraliminal and this holiday season. It's been great working with you. Tomorrow is our final day in the Paraliminal Monthly for the month of December. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Peace and blessing.